Hello, this is Kirti, your host for the day, welcoming you all to this new episode of the IG Global Pan Vision.
Today's episode is sponsored by Apurva Associates, Mangalore.
First, the news headlines from Dubai. Kannada activists criticize Karnataka government on NRI policies. All India Billaba Union appoints Suchit Kumar Organizing Secretary for Gulf. News from Mangalore. Transport Adalat gives new hope for women travelling in private buses in Dakshina Kannada. An exclusive feature on Dakshina Kannada's first shipyard at Tanirbavi. And in our entertainment section, we have Bendur Parish Group performing at Konkani Nirantari. News in detail. Dwani Pratishtana, a literary platform of Kannadigas, has been presenting quality Kannada literary and stage programs since 1985. Recently, Dwani organized a cultural mix by presenting a 3-in-1 event comprising drama Muhurta, felicitation and a group discussion Vichara Goshti at Indian Association Auditorium, Sharjah. We have an exclusive report on this. A lively interactive session took place wherein several issues facing Gulf Kannadigas were discussed and the audience was unanimous in criticizing the Karnataka government's negligent attitude towards non-resident Kannadigas compared to other state governments which are offering well-planned assistance. Higher technical education for Gulf-educated children, wherein the students are to be allowed to take up CET entrance exams, was one of the main issues discussed, and the forum requested all Sanghas to take up the issue with the government of Karnataka in one voice. Earlier, a program took off with Kannada songs by Iranna Moolimane and group, followed by another Kannada rendition by Sharanu Hugar. President Prakash Rao Payyar welcomed the dignitaries and the audience. Sarvottam Shetty, President of Abu Dhabi Karnataka Sangha, Shekhar B. Shetty, Managing Director of Arab Udupi Group of Restaurants, and Dr. Karibasava Nagur, President of All India Federation of Private Ayurvedic Colleges, were the guests of honor. As a mark of respect to the departed souls of Vyasaraya Ballal and D.K. Mendin, who inspired Dwani Pratishtana in yesteryears, a 1-minute silence was observed. After the hugely successful Nagamandala, Pratishtana has plans to stage another much acclaimed social drama of Girish Karnad Hittina Hunja in the near future. As a starter, Auspicious Muhurta was performed by lighting the lamp by President and Chief Guest along with drama artists Donald Correa, Asha Correa, Gopika Maya, Ganesh Rai, Manohar Tonse among others. Shekhar Babu Shetty, who was the recipient of Karnataka Rajyotsava Award 2007, and his wife Kushala S. Shetty were honoured in traditional manner by Sarvottam Shetty, Dr. Nagur and Payyar. Ganesh Rai read out the Sanmana Patra. In the Vichara Goshti, Jayarama Somyaji spoke on higher education, B.G. Mohandas on Kannada media, Ganesh Rai on social issues, Manohar Tonse on cultural activities, and Prakash Rao Payyar on literature. In his presidential address, Sarvottam Shetty opined that lack of unity among the Karnataka forums is the root cause behind the lack of government support, and that a united fight against the issue is the best way to wake up the government. The event was compared by Rajini Bhatt and Arthur Pereira. Timmappa Pujari proposed the vote of thanks. It is indeed quite heartening to see people, despite being away from their homeland, striving to protect and promote their mother tongue, culture and tradition in their own way. Perhaps we all need to take cue from them and contribute our might in this as well. One of the well-known community leaders both in Mumbai earlier and now in Dubai, Suchit Kumar, has been appointed as the organizing secretary for Gulf region for the Akhila Bharata Billava Union, Mangalore. In a communique, Naveen Chandra D. Suvarna, president of Akhila Bharata Billava Union, said that Suchit Kumar was a unanimous choice by the committee of Akhila Bharata Billava Union. When contacted, Suchit said that it was a great honor to be associated with Akhila Bharata Billava Union and thanked the executive committee for having bestowed their trust on him. Suchit is placed in a top position in an IT firm as a successful senior manager and is happily married to Smita with a sweet little daughter named Nidhi, who are all in Dubai. With Suchit at the helm in the Gulf activities of the Akhil Bharata Billava Union, one can only expect more good things to come sooner than later. Women travelling in private buses in Dakshina Kannada can hope for better days from May 1st. Transport Adalat held in Mangalore on Tuesday, April 8th has taken a decision to see that only women are seated on seats reserved for ladies. A failure in this regard means that the conductor of the bus will face action. All the buses entering the city will be marked with stickers of different colors to avoid the violation of routes, said D. Sadashiv, Regional Transport Officer, RTO.
ಶಾಶ್ವತವಾದ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಹಾರವನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇದು QR ಕೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತಿನಿಂದ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಈಗ 38 ಬಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಕಲರ್, ಸಿಟಿ ಬಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಕಲರ್ ಮಾಡಿನೂ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ಉಲ್ಲಂಘನೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನೀವು ಮೇ 1ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಿನ ನಂತರ ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಕಲರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಲೌ.
Speaking after the Transport Adalat held at RTO office here on Tuesday, April 8th, he said that though transport authorities were collecting fine from bus owners for violating the route rules, they could not solve the problem completely. Police think that by marking different colored stickers to the buses of different routes may eliminate problem of route violation by bus owners, he opined.
Permission ಇರುವುದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಕಲರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಕಲರ್ನವರು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ನವರು ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಟ್ಟೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಂಕನಾಡಿ ಮಂಗಳಾರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮಾತ್ರ ಓಡಬೇಕು. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಚಿಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಈ ಕಲರ್ ಕೋಡ್ನಿಂದಾಗಿ 3 ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದನೇದು ಅದು ಸಿಟಿ ಬಸ್ ಹೌದಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ರೌಂಡ್ ಆಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದು ಸಿಟಿ ಬಸ್. ಎರಡನೇದಾಗಿ ಅದು ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಪರ್ಮಿಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ, ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ ಪರ್ಮಿಟ್, STA ಪರ್ಮಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಪರ್ಮಿಟ್, ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಾಧಿಕಾರ ಪರ್ಮಿಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದು. ಮೂರನೇದಾಗಿ ಅದು ಸಿಟಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ, ಸಿಟಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಪರ್ಮಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ 4 ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಒಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಚೌಕ ಆಯತ ಆಕಾರ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಬಸ್. ಹೇಗೇನು ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಪರ್ಮಿಟ, ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ ಪರ್ಮಿಟ, ಉಡುಪಿ ಪರ್ಮಿಟ, STA ಪರ್ಮಿಟ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ.
The new system introduced by the RTO will definitely help the passengers to distinguish their routes and buses running on particular route. It will help the police also to punish erring bus owners. No bus will be allowed inside the city without appropriate stickers, Sadashiv added. Buses would be marked to differentiate between the ones having a permit to enter the State Bank of India bus terminus and the service bus stand and others. Buses licensed to operate from satellite bus stands such as Mangaladevi, Kankanadi, Kottara and Malikatta will come under Zone 2 and will be marked with a different color. The process is termed color coding. In 1997, there were only 59,000 vehicles running in the city, and now they are increased to 2.6 lakh. Therefore, the driving track, which is the basic need of a transport office, will be shifted to Santosh Nagar in Vamanjur within few weeks, and new track will be built at an estimated cost of rupees 96 lakh. Driving test, which is taking place in front of the SP's office, now will be shifted to Santosh Nagar on May 1st. With this, almost 70% of the traffic conjunction is expected to be solved, and the present RTO office will remain only for paperwork, he added. There was hot talk between Hanumant Kamath of Nagarika Hitarakshana Samiti and one of the office bearers of Bus Owners Association when Hanumant Kamath requested RTO to implement the reservation of seats for women in the buses strictly.
Sir, ಒಬ್ಬ ಪ್ಯಾಸೆಂಜರ್ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಿದ್ರೆ ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ದಪ್ಪ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ವಸೂಲಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಒಬ್ಬ ಅದು ತಪ್ಪು. ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನು ಬೈ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
Bus owners commented that Hanumant Kamath is making complaint without any reason. Hanumant Kamath denied it. Some newsmen also supported Hanumant Kamath.
ನಾನೀಗ ಮಾತಾಡಿರುವಂತದ್ದು ಟೀಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಅವರ ಹತ್ರ ಕ್ಷಮೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾನು ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಸ್ಪಂದಿಸಬೇಕು ಬಸ್ನವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಅದು ಟೀಕೆಗೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ನಾನು ಕೈ ಮುಗಿದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಸಾರಿ ಕೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾನು ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದನ್ನು ಟೀಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಇಲ್ಲ. ತಿಂಗಳು ಸಂಬಳ ಕೊಡುವ ನೌಕರರನ್ನು ಅಡ್ಡು ಬಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ನಮಗೆ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ
It is high time that private buses, which are the lifeline of the residents of Dakshina Kannada and Udupi district, are given a new facelift. RTO should also take measures to rein in private bus drivers who often flirt with danger and risk passengers' life. With this, it is time for us to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we have an exclusive feature story on Dakshina Kannada's first shipyard. So don't go away, stay tuned till we are back.
Apurva for Aptlab.
Trust across generations. UAE Exchange, world's trusted money transferer.
Inland Builders have been a pioneer in the creation of ultra-modern residential and commercial development in Mangalore and Bangalore. With ongoing projects in Mangalore like Inland Ornate, Inland Avenue, Inland Eminence, Inland Evoke, Premium Luxury Apartments, Kankanadi, Mangalore, and in Bangalore, Inland Everglades, Inland Ilanza. Shortly, Inland Builders are launching Mangalore's first international standard apartment complex at Mary Hill Airport Road, Mangalore, known as Inland Windsors. A modern grand structure of 23 floors, 230 super luxury apartments with facilities like garbage chute, multi-purpose hall with shuttle and squash court, supermarket, jogging track, table tennis, gym, swimming pool, TV room, etc. Bookings open. Inland Builders, Mangalore, phone 2496110.
Welcome back. The coastal part of the state is gaining a new dimension with developmental projects coming up here in large numbers. Economic activities are increasing day by day, strengthening the financial fabric of the region. Bharati Shipyard Limited is one of the companies that forayed into the coastal region recently. It has already started its operation to build a shipyard in Tanirbavi, close to the church there. This would be the first shipyard in Dakshina Kannada to start building ships. Bharati Shipyard, which has its head office at Mumbai, owns 5 shipyards in India located at Ratnagiri, Goa, Ghodbandar, Dabhol and Calcutta. Mangalore Yard, which is under construction, will be the 6th yard owned by Bharati. The project was supposed to begin here 2 years ago, but it was delayed as it took a long time to clear the legal procedures before the commencement of work. JJR David, General Manager and in charge of Mangalore Yard, says that about 120 locals are working in the yard to build the skids and building block. More than 1,200 labourers will be required here after the commencement of shipbuilding work. Preference will be given to skilled labourers and definitely locals will be given priority while selecting employees, David assures. The yard development needs a total of 3 years for completion. However, the shipbuilding work will commence in May this year and all the ships will be exported. Therefore, this is a 100% export-oriented industry. Sources say that cargo ships will be built here, which would have a maximum length of 120 meters. Sources say that India lags behind in the ship industry at a global level and India's share is just 0.5%, though there is a good demand for ships. But now, with Bharati Shipyard Company deciding to invest $20 billion in the next 5 to 10 years, India is all set for making great strides in shipbuilding industry. Ancillary industries are also expected to grow in Mangalore as complementary to shipbuilding industry. Rise in indirect employment is also expected to grow considerably as a result. Thus, the new shipyard would contribute to the economic growth of the coastal region too. That was the end of our news section. We still have our entertainment bash for you, but after this last break of the day.
ಏನು ಮನೆ ಕಟ್ಟಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊರಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಹೌದೌದು.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಜೆಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ಗೆ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮನೆ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುದೀರ್ಘ ಅನುಭವವಿರುವ ಅಪೂರ್ವ ಸಮರ್ಪಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ ಅತ್ಯಾಧುನಿಕ, ಅತ್ಯಪೂರ್ವ ಹಾಗೂ ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತ ಫ್ಲಾಟ್ಗಳು. ನಗರದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದು ಮುನ್ನುಗ್ಗುತ್ತಿರುವ ಅಪೂರ್ವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನದಿಂಗಿತವನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತದೆ. ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸಂಪರ್ಕಿಸಿ ಅಪೂರ್ವ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಟ್ಸ್, ಆಶೀಶ್ ಅಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಕೊಡಿಯಾಲ್ಗುತ್ತು ಈಸ್ಟ್, ಕೊಡಿಯಾಲ್ ಬೈಲ್, ಮಂಗಳೂರು. ಫೋನ್ 2492417.
ಜಾಗ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ದೋಷ ಈ ದೋಷ, ಮನೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ. ಫ್ಲಾಟ್ ಅಂತೂ ಮೇಲೇಳುವ ಮೊದಲೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬುಕ್ಕಿಂಗ್.
ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಹೊಸ ಮನೆಯ ಯೋಗ್ಯತೆ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೀರಾ?
ಅಪ್ಪ ರಾಮಪ್ಪ, ಅಣ್ಣವರ ಸರ್ವ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ನೀಡಪ್ಪ, ಬಾರ್ಲಾ.
ಮೂಲಭೂತ ಸೌಕರ್ಯ ಇರುವಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತ ಫ್ಲಾಟ್ಗಳ ಖರೀದಿ, ಬಾಡಿಗೆಗಾಗಿ ಪಡೆಯಲು ನಮ್ಮ ಸೇವೆ ಸದಾ ಸಿದ್ಧ.
For anything and everything in real estate, property, real estate and developers, Mangalore.